Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Yep, another upgrade. And there again, it's just a temporary one, but it's another step in that process of being able to try things out before you actually make the final build. And I was listening to one of the guys on YouTube that actually lives in a van, and he said it's so important to try things out before you build, because as you're in there more, you're going to say, oh no, that doesn't really work well, or I wish I had done this or that or this. Anyway, to make a long story short, that's what I've been doing. You know, I've had a couple of temporary upgrades in here on the cabinets. Well, you know, I've had this sitting here for quite a while. It was a white one, but I got one that matches. If you remember, I had to pick this up whenever I upgraded to have the diesel heater vent there. So now, what I've done, in my opinion, it's really cool. Let me show you. Alrighty, so my idea was to have this as my water station, if you want to call it that, a countertop that allows me a place to store my water. I want to be able to have about 4 gallons of water with me on each of my trips, because 4 gallons should get Opie and I about 4 days. And we are normally not in any one place more than a couple of days, so that should work out really well. So, on this temporary, it will only hold 2, but the final build will be 4. And the design is for these. Just some simple 1-gallon water bottles that are readily available at convenience stores, grocery stores. You know, I mean, they're everywhere. So you can run in and pick one up, or you can easily refill it. Carries real well. So that is the jugs that we're going to be using. For now, I'll have 2 jugs in here, and I will keep the other 2 back behind the driver's seat, where I've always kept them so far. So, as you can see, I just took one drawer out, left the bottom drawer in. This still has all the same stuff that the other setup had. And then what I'll do is I'll just transfer the stuff from this middle drawer over into one of these. This is very simple, very easy. I went ahead and utilized this space here on this, just so I would have some more room. You know, space is a commodity. So I've got a fan and a couple of other things in here, but they just come in and out real easy. As far as the water jugs, they are a piece of cake to get in and out. You just basically lift up, pull it out, unscrew the top, put a new jug in if you have one over there, or if you need to use this one, you just trade places with these 2. This, I just drilled a hole in the cap with a few additional vent hose, and then all you have to do is just place the cap on and put your new bottle in, and that is it. All right, how do we get the water from there to up here? I'm going to show you that right now. So what I chose was a USB rechargeable water dispenser. And this thing is cool. Picked it up on Amazon. I particularly like this one for 2 reasons, other than the being rechargeable. That was a must. That way I can just plug the cable in and put it up here, and it'll charge off the batteries. But you only have to do that every once in a while, because, you know, you're not going to be using this thing 6 hours a day on a continuous run. You know, it's just going to be used occasionally. And on that note, let me show you. The second reason I like this one was that the little spout just comes up, and it's not sticking out there all the time to be in the way. The third reason, this has an adjustable dial. You can turn it on to where it'll dispense until you turn it off, or it has settings for 150, 250, 350, 500, and 1,000 milliliter. So for cooking or for just sticking a cup under there to get a drink, you can either turn it on to just dispense, press it once, the little light comes on, press it a second time, and it'll run until you turn it off when it's on the dispense. Or you can set it on a setting. Let's just go to 150 milliliters, no sense in wasting water. And the light is on the 150, and it will dispense 150 milliliters of water. And like I said, this is fresh water, clean water, drinkable water. Now, when you're done, push that back in. It'll turn itself off in just a minute or so. The other thing that I wanted was the ability to, on a bad day, still be able to clean up. Either give myself a sponge bath, so to say, or wash dishes. So I got a collapsible tub. If you don't open it all the way, it will fit easily right underneath this. Or you can open it all the way, it doesn't matter. Put some water in there, and now you have the ability to wash dishes. Like I said, just set it down one notch. Now you can wash and rinse the dishes. So, I think this is going to work really good. I'll find out over the next months. But I think this was probably, as of right now, this is going to be the way the final build will be. Again, this will be wood. It'll all be matching. It'll have a nice countertop on it. But it'll be big enough to hold 4 of those 1-gallon jugs. So there you have it. My new upgrade to the Express camper van. I think it's a good one. Thanks for watching. Hey, hit that thumbs up button for me. That really, really helps with the YouTube algorithms and will promote the channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe. We'd like you to become part of our family. Anyway, see you on the next one. Later.